What's up guys, Sharkup here. It's time for the start of our Rimworld series. Now in this series we're going to be doing a heavily drug inspired campaign. So in other words, most of our income will be coming from the production and selling of various forms of drugs. And the end goal for this is not to leave the planet, but rather to take control of the planet as well as secure longevity. So we will be able to live on this planet forever and produce our income that we have. And a little side goal of mine is I want the whole planet, except for maybe the outer defenses, to be covered in gold. Gold walls, gold tiles, silver. Maybe silver because gold's a bit, bad. But silver looks good enough, so I want the roads to be paved in silver. That's how rich we're going to be. And that's basically the plan. I don't know if it's going to happen because, you know, Rimworld has a way of doing things. So, mods. We have prepared carefully because I'm going to be doing this episode 0 type thing where we're going to plan our stuff out. It's going to be a shorter episode than the usual, but I'm going to try and get these episodes to be 20 minutes long. And this is just going to be our startup and editing. Advanced prosthetics, because I hate it when I lose my spine in the game and then there's no way to fix it. And then pick up and haul because I find the game frustrating without it. I wanted more, but they're not ready yet. So that will be it on the mod side. So let's start our new colony. I've thought long and hard on this, but I'm going to choose Crash Landed. And the reason why I hope is obvious. You know, it is Crash Landed. It's the ideal start. So another thing I thought long about is which one to choose. I wanted to do Cassandra Classic because I haven't played in a while, but you know what? Since we've never done it, well, I've never done it, I'm going to choose Randy Random. Now, I would usually go for rough, but since it's my first time on Randy Random, I think medium is the better choice. And we're going to do reload anytime, just in case we die in a horrible way. But we'll see. So, let us begin. I'm going to do 100% globe coverage because I like it. As well as, now here's the ticket. I'm going to be emulating a type of South American world. Like the area we're going to be. You're going to see, there's going to be some jokes whom I do not have the correct context to, and I'm probably going to be hilariously discriminatory about, but it's fine. Temperature's going to go up, and rainfall's going to go way up. Way up, way up, way up. So, what to name it? Now, I'm quite bad at naming things, as you'll figure out later on, but I guess I'm just going to have to think of something. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to call it. It is, a name idea is eluding me, but you know what? Oh, there's a name. Huh. I like the random generation on this one. Quite apt. I wonder how that got there. Let's generate the world, shall we? Alright, there we go. So, let's choose a place. Now, I'm kind of finicky when it comes to starting location. Let's make it up just a little bit more. We're going to want to start, auto choice. Now, I'm not going to choose that. Who's neutral towards us? Alright, savage type. I want to start somewhat close to the green guy so that I can kill him. Oh, I would like a road, but I don't want to be too close to them. I honestly don't care about the heat. It's going to be hot no matter where we are. So, this could work. I'd like to have a bit of mountain range, just a smidge. So, this could work. What is this? Temperate rainforest. I'll get back to you guys once I've decided on a base location. Alright, so I've chosen this location mainly because it's got some hills, it's on a road, it's close to a tribe, as well as it's got granite, which is the strongest stone in the game, at least as far as I know, it should be. Marble is the prettiest stone in the game, so that's going to be used for inside until we've got our silver, of course. And it's got some nice forageability and a shit ton of rainfall, which is going to be nice. So, see you then. Alright, so this is why I have prepared carefully, mainly because I am in no mood whatsoever to do this by chance. So, firstly, let's go get my preset, which I have. Alright. Swell. Hi, Swell. Yeah, Swell, you're gonna need a new name. Oh. Oh, I can't name him that. Wait. I've got a plan. do you spell his name? Escobar? Oh, it's Escobar. Alright. Pablo Escobar. Am I spelling it right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Pablo Escobar. There we go. So, he's going to be Pablo Escobar. We've got Kai and Winter. Yeah, sure, keep the names the way they are. The reason why I'm using this preset is because I like their sets. We're just gonna have to change some of these. That is not gonna work. Like, at all. Where's Psychopath? So, the lore reason why is, well, he's Space Pablo, and also he has no empathy, which is good. We're gonna want all of them to have no empathy. So we're gonna get rid of all of their transhumanists. I had a transhumanist on. It was brilliant. And we're going to give them all some form of this. Alright, so I've decided that the names for our characters will be coming from the community. So, if you are watching this video right now, you're in luck, because this video is going to be edited and created on the same day it's released, as well as the first episode that we're going to be doing, because you know what, I don't plan ahead of time, and I'm kind of constrained for time. So, comment down below if you want your name in, and what that name would be, whether it be your Steam name, your actual name on YouTube, or whatever, and I will, as soon as I get a character, I'll make up a list, and I will choose you from that list to be the new characters. So for now, these two characters are going to come from members on my Discord, my Dukes, and they will be represented by them. And now might be a good time to say, hey, I have a Discord, link down below. If you want to join, by all means, join. You will get notifications when I go live, when I post videos, and while I'm at it, you know, some liking, some commenting, some subscribing, they might help, you know. So, let's go get some names. So, the chosen names are my trusty, faithful Emperor Auxilia. That will be Sparky. And I will choose Mr. Corn for the other one. Can I make a dot? I can't make a dot. That's sad. So, there we go. Mr. Corn will be the other one. They will be my first two characters. If any of you would like to, like I said, be part of this, by all means, come on ahead. I shall accept anyone and everyone. And there we go. I've made him a guy because, you know, Corn is a guy. That would just make sense. Ironically, he's going to be quite good at medical, which I don't see Corn as the type of person to be good at medical, but you know what? That's just how it is sometimes. We will be starting, I have decided, with a warg, because they're big and strong. And this will be our preset, so let's save it. Preset 2. Let us start. Oh yeah, the overpowered preset. That one's fun. So, go. Repablica. There we go. Save pieces, and let's start. Let us commence. And I'll be back as soon as we've loaded in. And we're in. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. That's probably the space police. Like, why do you have 700 kilograms of cocaine on you? We don't know. Yeah, right. Started blasting the shit out of us. You barely have time to get to the escape pods before your ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on an unknown Rimworld. As pieces of your shattered starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive and thrive. Alright, let's get started. The gang's all here, Pablo, Sparky and Mr. Corn. So, what do we have here? I'll take some time to get myself familiarized with the map. So it seems like the middle of the map would be advantageous. We could just block off these sections, as well as this part and this part to where this river is. Even potentially blocking off this, but I think that's a bit much. We can just, you know what, we can just block off the here, block off this, and down into here. block off this, this, and this, and make this the only entrance. We could probably make an entrance here. We can make a kill tunnel here and a gun tunnel here. So firstly, we're going to need to find a place to survive. I think this middle area would be quite important towards our survival. So I'm going to build us up some basic stuff. Around about the basics of how our base is going to look. We're not going to build all of it from the start, of course. And yeah, I'll be back once I've done that. Alright, so we're back. I've decided to turn that into a short time lapse. Hope you enjoyed it. So, a quick overview of the areas. This is going to be our common room where we're going to be eating and doing stuffs. This was where food will be prepared. This will be the cooler, and it will have two entrances, one for the chef and one for everybody bringing food in. These are going to be the 3 rooms. This will be storage area, and here we will have our production of goods. Workbenches and all that, as well as drugs, and the drugs will be stored here apart from in a different area from this. It's much bigger because we're going to be making most of our money from that, as well as some future proofing with some power. We have 2 turbines, and the growing zones will be there. 2 main sources of food will be here for the beginning, as well as one of these will be for medical, and we'll have two smaller sources of foods, maybe 1 smaller source of foods and 2 types of drugs. Later on we'll make one of the drugs one of these big ones and swap them around. So it's time to get started. I'm going to firstly start by just selecting all orders, but allow start by allowing all. I know there is a thing that you can do to allow all, but I'm not good enough at doing that. I can't remember what it was, but oh well. Right, so firstly we're going to want them to just start by building the common room. So I'm going to have them not build any of these just yet. So we're not allowing any of these or their personal places just for now. I want them to start with power and this. And then lastly we're going to obviously want some roofing. And for the roofs we're going to a roof on all of this once we can. All of this and some more all of this also, so that it does not deteriorate. So we don't want that. Okay. Now let them commence. Firstly, we need to give them some guns. So who is the best shot here? Health? We'll keep the sleep sickness. Not good. Alright, so shooting will be Mr. Corn is the best shot. Oh yeah, Sparky, you can't shoot for shit. We're gonna give this to quick bolt action rifle. I'm gonna go give this to Corn. Give this to Pablo. Come on, Pablo. No, we're not clicking on Pablo. You see, I'm special. Equip. And Sparky, you're going to be taking the plasteel knife. Don't we start with like a chest plate or some shit? No, apparently not. Okay, well, what are they gonna do? Chop them some. Oh yeah, we need some trees. That is what I forgot. So orders. Chop wood. All of this can go. So as well as all of these. This can be hauled. Oh yeah, and then lastly, because I'm special, stockpile zone here. Dumping stockpile. Dumping stockpile, we'll just put it here. Alright, and get on with your life. And let's speed up. Where's this ambush here? No civilian. Now, tell me down in the description while we're waiting here. What is your opinion? He's nice. What is your opinion on the series? Would you want more of the series? What else would you like if you wouldn't like this? Tell me, I would like to know. And don't forget to comment down below if you want to be part of this. Oh, and it's raining. Well, we did ask for more rainfall, didn't we? Should probably sit there, work thingies. Manual priority, right. Pablo. So, harvest, because it's easy food. For now, we're just going to put all of these on harvest. Just the nearby ones. There we go, and we can start again. And last thing, we should probably give them some things to do. Alright, we're going to cut your sleep down by 1 hour. Cut your recreation. Recreation, anything, work. And then 1 hour of recreation before you have to go to bed again. There you go. And now we are sorted. He is doing well with his planting. He should be done by either today or tomorrow. That means we will have a steady supply of food, and water does help a lot. We have a lot of stuff to go. Is this is no longer deteriorating? It is still, because it's outdoors. That's not good. Deteriorating a bit too fast for my liking. It's still outdoors. Okay, I'm going to have to do something very quickly, because I do not want those medication to be lost. Prioritize working on that for me, please. Consumer, you too. Just please. And then we're going to very quickly just get ourselves a small stockpile zone, which will be all of our medication. And that should be under items, I think. No, it isn't. Where would it be? Manufactured medicine. And we're going to put this on critical. That is probably why they're not doing it. We don't want you to store medical stuffs. Where we're going to put it? Manufactured medicine. No. Needs. He's good. He's better recreation deprived, but oh well. For now I want you guys on normal medicine, because we don't want you to waste the good stuff. And self-tend for everybody. No, just self-tend for Sparky. Gear. Just want to make sure this stuff's no longer deteriorating in your pockets. Good. So that's the first day up and done with. So I just wanted to get the first day done with. This is episode 0, the pilot episode for the Rimworld El Drago series. I really hope that they would have asked me to name it by now, but we might as well just save it here and give it a name. So you can see my test run for this. We're going to take that name, the El Drago Repablica. So the El Drago Repablica, that will be the name of this series, El Drago Repablica. And no, it's probably not a word, but I like it. It sounds good. So remember, if you want to be part of this series, put your name down below, comment, all those things. Subscribe if you like the video if you like this series. This will be the pilot episode, as I said, for this series, along with episode 1, which will be released just after this one, and that will gauge whether the series is worth it or not. I really hope it is. I like this game. This game is very, very fun for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. So until next time, I have been Swalker, and you have been awesome. Bye.